Welcome to the birthplace of shiny hunting, Sinnoh. While yes, Pokemon Gold and Silver version debuted the shiny mechanic in the Johto region, Diamond and Pearl versions brought to us the first true mechanics created with the express intent of making shiny Pokemon more accessible to trainers. Firstly, the Masuda method, an egg hatching mechanic that rewards trainers with higher shiny rates for trading with players from other countries, and secondly, a mechanic we'll be visiting in much deeper detail in the latter part of this video, the Pokeradar, a key item that rewards players with a higher shiny rate for a Pokemon that they successfully chain in rustling grass. While yes, Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum versions did make shiny hunting more popular among trainers because they made shiny Pokemon more easily obtainable, there are still a bunch of shiny hunts in these games that are incredibly difficult for a whole host of reasons, even when the shiny odds are cranked way up. Alright, why the hyperfixation on a DS-era Sinnoh Pokemon game? Well, last year I completed a challenge that I had set for myself on a fresh copy of Pokemon Platinum version, where I hunted down an entire shiny dream team of Pokemon that I'd always wanted. And after it was all said and done, I still had a really difficult time putting the cartridge down. It's truly become precious to me. So I decided to create my own shiny hunting challenge with this game in the post-game, hunting down the most difficult shiny Pokemon hunts to then do to hunt down those shiny Pokemon. So I kicked off this 9-month-long quest, might I add, by slathering some trees with honey. Introducing my first target, the infamous Munchlax. While these days finding a Munchlax in the wild is pretty simple, back in Munchlax's debut generation, it was quite tricky to track down. You see, in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum version, yellow trees dot the overworld map. These trees have a unique attribute which allows you to slather some honey on their bark, which will, in turn, attract rare Pokemon. After 6 hours of real-time waiting, sounds decently simple, right? You've just got to be a little patient and eventually you'll find your Munchlax. Wrong! Munchlax will only be attracted to 4 specific trees in the Sinnoh region, and you're probably like, okay boss, not too bad, just tell me which trees I need to slather the honey on and I'll just get to the shiny hunt. And then I'd say, no, you must use a specific community-made calculator or suffer 1,000 years of slathering honey on trees and waiting 6 hours only to never find your Munchlax. Anyway, Munchlax's trees are different depending on your trainer ID and a secret ID. I used an online calculator and my trainer ID to determine 2 of the trees on my save file which could spawn a Munchlax, and I went to work. All in all, it was pretty cozy, just making a little routine out of it, waking up in the morning and making my coffee, checking to see what kind of Pokemon the honey I slathered onto the tree the night before attracted, and I found it pretty quickly. I found my Munchlax way under odds. Not the shiny though, just the regular Munchlax, which was in and of itself a shiny hunt of its own, essentially. Now, Munchlax took its sweet time to shine because this hunt took a while. I was doing this hunt on stream, I was doing it off of stream, I was doing it at regionals, I was doing it at North American International Championships, I was doing it in the morning with my coffee, I was doing this hunt constantly. It was my main focus, and it eventually paid off. Shiny Munchlax! Yes! Yes! I knew there would be a shiny tonight. I said it on stream. I sat down to watch Bad Batch after putting the kids to bed. Oh boy. Let's just check the Tyrogue. I didn't think so. That Tyrogue hunt is crazy. All right, let me switch it over to a single screen. I'm just gonna double check. I'm like 100. I'm basically 100% sure this doesn't know metronome. I'm pretty sure it doesn't know metronome. Okay, let's try. At level 14, nose, lick, amnesia, defense curl, tackle. Okay, I'm going to swap over to Millennium, who knows hypnosis. I'm so happy this shined. I love Munchlax. 11,028 resets. That is a little bit funny. Shout out to Party Arlie, who took the easy, quick shiny Munchlax hunt. Oh, I want this in a luxury ball. Let's see if I can manage it. Okay, I got a sparkle picture. I'm very happy. I also didn't get any dive balls, I don't think, which is a miss, but that's okay. Yeah, luxury ball. Let's go. I'm watching Bad Batch right now. I feel like I've got to name him something like that. All right. In its desperation to gulp down food, it forgets about the food it's hidden under its fur. Yeah, nickname. So Omega has like a cool alien dog, and it's in the episode I'm watching right now. I'm gonna name him Batcher. I think that's what she says his name is. I'm gonna nature guess Modest, which would be terrible. I'm hoping that it's Adamant, but guessing Modest. All right. We've got shiny sticks. I love this save file so much. And, oh, Batcher with the lefties. Oh, it's lonely. Well, not anymore, buddy. Oh, it's got thick fat. That's awesome. Actually incredible. Next up, we've got America's favorite pastime. On today's episode of Baby's First Murder, we've got... Hey, Krogunk. How's it going? This isn't going to go well. And... Shiny Batcher. I love you, Batcher. You're so cute. Okay, let's see if we can do anything with this. How much does a tackle do? And... Baby's first time being murdered. That was sad. Now, the shiny hunt for Munchlax was pretty tough. Not only was the setup pretty tedious, but it also went a decent amount over odds, like 3,000 encounters over odds. So I took a little break on the Platinum file and decided to work on some other projects for a little bit. But 3 months later, I had figured out my next target, and I would have to assemble some of my in-real-life shiny hunter friends at, of course, the best Brazilian steakhouse in town. You see, my next target requires utilizing one of my absolute favorite features that debuted in the Sinnoh games, the Underground. After snagging an odd keystone from a black belt on Route 208, I was tasked with going into the Underground and talking to 32 trainers in order to activate it. While I didn't have 32 different friends at the dinner table, I did have 8, which meant that all I had to do was go down, talk to all 8 of them, resurface, and rinse and repeat until I had talked to trainers 32 times. While this tactic did make the process a little bit quicker, my friends did not do anything to make this any easier.
It's like speed dating. Yes, you have a great personality.
This is amazing.
Hi, I'm Kotatsu from the Unova region. I like to draw. My full-time job is retail. I'm looking for a man who can pay for my lifestyle.
Go. I don't think you mean that. And he's like,
How often does he dress?
oh no, Goju.
Yeah, I think only with
Oh, is it
stream-
pop?
Only
It's
with
pop.
stream and stuff like that. Like not out indoors.
I couldn't remember which one you have to blow on to get away. I think it's the smoke.
Let's go to the union room.
No! What?
Run! I set so many traps over you hit at least one of them.
Even like to read.
Yeah, oh wait, you need to talk to me, my guy.
So you pick a shot.
32. Spiritomb.
Let's
32. Let me see your turkey ghost.
Turkey Ghost
Yeah, so like English is turning
from 2015.
Oh, yeah. Now it's my turn.
Luxury Ball, too.
See, I remember like
First encounter.
But she grew up and she
Eula and
everything, and I was talking to her about it today. And she's like,
so close, almost
No way.
shiny. And with that, Spiritomb was ready to be shiny hunting, and this time the hunt was way more kind to me, and I was able to do the whole thing on my Twitch channel, and it didn't take very long. So I gotta do a hunt for my boy. My beautiful fire hot dog. I love Pokemon Coliseum. What an epic game. The animation for throwing the snag ball, the fact that the main character drives a motorcycle with a freaking Umbreon and Espeon in the sidecar, like everything about it is a good vibe. All of the battle animations are like super dramatic. I love it. It's great. So good. Oh, shiny Spiritomb! Oh my gosh, that was so fast! Oh, no way! Oh my gosh! How did that happen already? 399 encounters? Holy Toledo! Oh my gosh. What? All right, this is not gonna happen, but we're gonna check. Yeah, the Quilava's not shiny. All right, let's get to a single screen. It happened so fast, but shiny Spiritomb after only 399 encounters. This is, as you can see by the lead of my party, my Dream Team Quest Platinum file, my very most favorite Sinnoh save file I've got going here. This shiny is really special because of how it was set up. I had a bunch of my shiny hunter friends come to town, and we all had this beautiful dinner, and everybody helped me get this set up. So I'm so excited to see this. It's just before Legends EA comes out. It's just in time for Halloween. It's great. Let me grab one of my Sinnoh styluses. We're going for Palkia stylus. So this doesn't know anything that can like make it hurt itself. So I am going to swap into Millennium. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Ooh, let me see if I can get a picture of it coming out of the ball. Or maybe we just catch a first ball, which would also be sick. But I do want this in a luxury ball if I can manage it. Worst case scenario, I get a really cool picture. Okay, never mind. There's no picture with sparkles. We just caught it first luxury ball. Okie dokie. I was ready to take like the mid-script. Okay, it's fine. It's good. Spiritomb. It's constant mischief and misdeeds resulting in it being bound to an odd keystone by a mysterious spell. All right. So cool. Nickname? What are we going to call this guy? I'm going to name it Keijo. All right, Keijo, we'll see you in a second. We got some nature guesses going. We got to save this thing. PETA says rash, Zipzoom says quiet, and Bree says sassy. I say modest, just like Shiny Hunter Trashly. And what do you call animation? It's rash. It has a rash. PETA was right. Oh, it does have rash. I'm sorry, Flying Chicken. It was not Jolly. Good try, though. Anyway, it is time for Baby's first murder on today's episode of Baby's First Murder. We have regular Geodude and shiny Keijo, the Spiritomb. Let's go. So cool. All right. Can we... Oh, let's do a Dream Eater situation. And Baby's First Murder. That was really cool. I was going to say see you guys in the next phase, but there's no more phase. This is just the target. I just got the... I'll see you guys. Good luck on all your hunts. See you guys in the next thing. Okay. With both shiny Munchlax and shiny Spiritomb claimed, I was finding it a little bit difficult to determine what the next shiny hunt should be. And that's when it hit me. The Pokeradar. This key item is what introduced me to shiny Pokemon 18 years ago. I used to love watching scuffed YouTube videos of people just pointing their phones at a DS and then showing off a sparkling patch. It was just something that really intrigued me, and I never had the skill to do it as a kid. And because I was so uneducated on the topic, I decided to hit up one of my friends who I knew would be able to shed some light on the process, Sir Toasty T. All right, so I don't know anything about method hunting, and there's actually a creator friend that I have that I really enjoy watching do the specific method hunt that we're talking about right now, which is Pokeradar. So I've brought Sir Toasty Toes, the chosen one, over here to explain to me, because he was in chat the other day while I was talking about this concept, and I was like, obviously we're going to do Beldum. Beldum would be the hardest thing to radar, and he was like, actually, and so I was like, hold on, this would be great to talk about. Maybe you could educate me. So there's a couple things you mentioned at the top of this, was that there are a couple of things that make for the hardest or more difficult radar hunts, and that is awkward patches of grass in terms of like how many patches of grass are available to you and like the shape of the grass patch.
Yes, the northern part of Route 204 is probably the best example of this because it has a different encounter table for some reason.
Gosh, okay. So do you have a shiny hunt that you think or would consider to be the most difficult because of the grass patch in which it is located?
It has to be Sunkern.
I kind of figured. I watched you do that hunt, and you got so insanely lucky because you got it on like a chain of nothing, right?
Yeah, I got a full odds one on a chain of 12.
That covers Pokemon who are difficult to radar because they live in hostile terrain, as we're going to call it. Next up, there's also the kind of radar target that is just difficult to find, meaning it's very hard to encounter to start the chain, right?
Yes. So there are 2%, as in Platinum, there's as low as 2% encounter rate Pokemon with the radar.
You mentioned previously if you accidentally go into the wrong patch, whether the game was tricking you or not, there's still a chance that you're saved by the encounter rate of your target, right? But that's not true here for a 2% or 1% encounter.
Yeah, and some of those 2% are radar exclusive.
Okay, so that sounds like a cool way to do
and
this.
Mankey are both 2%, and there's no other way to encounter them in Platinum.
So we have Sunkern and Mankey, and do you have any other that might... I know back in like Diamond and Pearl, there was like hostile weather that made things difficult, like seeing patches. Do you have anything outside of Mankey and Sunkern that you'd find difficult for another reason?
Yeah, so there are a few routes in Sinnoh where they were just like, you know what? What if you couldn't see the screen? Wouldn't that be a fun gimmick for this route? And so Route 217, just constant blizzard. Just you're staring at TV static. That's your play experience. And then Route 228 is not only home to a bunch of Pokemon that don't appear anywhere else in Sinnoh, but also just permanent sandstorm.
Oh gosh. Okay, we got
And
snow
so-
and sand.
Route 228 has Cacnea and Diglett,
Oh.
which are both 5%. They're those post-game pre-evolution 5%.
Oh.
And they've got a constant sandstorm, so not only do you have to identify the correct kind of grass that you want to go into and how far away it is, but you have to do that through the sand in the half second that they show you the animation.
Okay, and what's on 217?
So Route 217, there are Delibird swarms
Oh,
who
Jim.
have a very bad catch rate, surprisingly,
Right.
and also the potential to have insomnia as an ability. But there's also the radar exclusive, which is Piloswine.
Oh, okay.
And so not only are they also really bad catch rate, but they can have Snow Cloak as their ability. Impermanent hail.
Making false swipe miss sometimes, making hypnosis even harder to hit than it already is. Okay, all right. That sounds awful.
And then Route 228 is also home to the Beldum Swarm, which
Right, that's the one
if
I thought
we
was
want a
difficult.
poster child for how badly do you really want that 10% chain length increase bonus for catching me. The saving grace is that Beldum does achieve the highest encounter rate of any Pokemon in grass.
Whew, okay, I'm going to have to take out a second mortgage to afford all of the balls I'll need for these hunts, but this sounds like super fun. I really appreciate your insight and expertise on these hunts. All right, Toast, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, dude.
Of course.
Here is what we're doing. I've done a couple of full odds hunts in Platinum that I found to be really interesting, which were the Munchlax and the Spiritomb shiny hunts that you guys saw on stream. And I wanted to tie them together somehow, and I would consider both of them to be difficult in some capacity to set up. The hunts are just software set hunts, but it made me start thinking. I wanted to take my Platinum DTQ file and do some radar, but a lot of it is the same thing. So I hit up my friend Toast, Sir Toast DT, who's in chat right now, and asked him what the most difficult to complete Pokeradar hunts would be in Platinum. So we have a couple of them. The first one is probably the one that's going to take us the longest, and we're going to do it last, is Sunkern. Sunkern is on Northern Route 204. Let's go take a look at it really quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is our patch of grass for Pokeradar. So if you don't know anything about Pokeradar, you need to continue the chain by encountering the same kind of shaking grass that is at least 4 rows away, 4 steps away, and that's just impossible. We're working with, like, at best, it's what, 5 by 5 usable, and then there's a lot of edge pieces, which makes this a very difficult hunt. So this is hunt number 1. We're saving this for last. Not excited for that one. Next up is Mankey, who's in Route 225 and 226. This one isn't so much about the area. It's that Mankey has a 2% encounter rate, so it's difficult to start the chain. And if you run to a spot that doesn't continue the chain by game mechanics or for whatever reason, you're not getting bailed out by the encounter rate. It's just not going to happen. So that one requires a lot of careful watching and a little bit of luck. So Mankey, that one's Route 225, 226, and that one's kind of hard to start. And then here comes what you guys are going to vote for. The last piece, so we have one that has hostile terrain like this. We have a hostile encounter rate with Mankey. And now we need like a hostile weather situation. So we have 5 options, and chat, you are going to vote for which one we're going to do. And that's the one we're going to start with today on stream. So let me get a poll going. The options are, okay? I have a feeling which way chat's going to lean, but maybe not. First off, we have the sandstorm. We have Cacnea. We have Diglett. And the one that I thought was the most difficult before talking to Toast, Beldum. Then we have 2 snowy Pokemon. And this is where I think there's going to be some bias. We have Piloswine. And we have Jim. Try not to be too biased. But I'm going to put this up on screen. And I'm going to start the poll while I get my coffee. All right. Beldum. You guys chose Beldum. Okay. I didn't expect that from you guys. I thought you would go for Jim. So, we have our 3rd radar target. I'm 4 seconds away from busting out the Pineco, and I know as soon as I split the layout so Pineco's on it, boom, Beldum. Old 2-screen layout. Oh! Oh, all I had to do was threaten it. All right. Threaten the game works 100% of the time. I do have to hurry. Okay. We've done it. We've finally made it. Just getting to the route was daunting in and of itself. We're going to register the Pokemon radar. So now we need to do max repel, save, and we've got 4 going in all directions. Let's see if I can see these. I have no clue. Okay, off to a good start. Cacturn. I don't know why this patch is calling to me. I don't know what way it should. Okay, doesn't matter. I have no clue. I think that was a slow shaking situation. Our first KO of the chain. This is a dangerous one. It's not corner, but it feels dangerous. Shiny Hippowdon owned by the Elite Four? Are you kidding me? Okay. Ba-dum-bum-bum. It's like a little treat every time I get a Cacturn instead of what I want. That was 4, right? I think this is 4. It's the right kind of grass, right? Okay. Maybe I got bailed too. Who knows? All right. This is the halfway point. 20. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. Bow, bow, bow. We're at 33. My heart rate's a little bit high right now. There were several safe patches, but nope. I'm at 39. This has got to be the safest of the safest. I think this is it, guys. 40th Beldum. Okay, the sparkly grass shines longer than the rest, right? Like it shakes longer than the rest. The longer I have to watch where I'm walking, the more stressful this hunt gets. I was like pretty sure my chain was going to continue to 40, but now I'm just... Stop making me run back and forth and navigate the repel menu. Wait, is that it? At the bottom left? Was that bottom left one it? That looks pretty sparkly, right? I'm not even going to double check. Not even going to double check. It was? All right. We've got Shiny Beldum and regular Gallade. Wait. I think we're supposed to do something else. Do we try a quick ball just for fun? Because it's got the gold X. Guys, what the heck? You said that was the best ball. Okay, so this guy's going to weaken himself. So let's just get some hypnosis going. Also, I don't have a repeat ball, just for the record. Or I haven't caught him, so repeat ball doesn't work. So that's pretty funny, right? So do we just throw balls at a sleeping Beldum? What is... He's level 50. I don't think levels matter. 52. And we use an Ultra Ball while he's asleep. 4.366. Okay. Ultra Ball looks good on him anyway. Not even a shake, baby. Imagine a shake. Could you imagine a shake? We haven't seen a shake yet. Fine, this one's for Abby. Told you it was silly. Absolutely silly. They should give this guy some other attacks. I'm just saying. Okay, okay. All right. I showed them, baby. When does Timer Ball start looking good? Right before it's too late? All right. Guys, this guy's kind of hard to catch. I don't know if you've noticed this. Did you say Luxury Ball? Guys, you made me waste my Luxury Ball. This is so sad. Struggle soon? Shh. How much recoil does Struggle do in Gen 4? Is it a fixed amount? A quarter of its HP? I mean, that's fine. But check out this Dusk Ball. The script is getting really weird, guys. That's a good match, too. Oh, come on! Oh, my heart was in my throat. Could you imagine? The 3-shake fake. Uh-oh, I missed the hypnosis. Uh-oh, it's struggling! I've got a hypnosis. The hypnosis missed! Do I land the hypnosis? We land it? Okay. What is the best ball here? This guy is 1% HP. I don't care. There's a 7% chance. 7. Not even a shake. Stayed asleep. You stayed asleep? No, he's gone. I lived on 1. Hey, the chain continued. Wait. Wait, what? Did the repel run off? Did repel run out? Is that what happened? Wait. Oh. Cool. I'm so bad at method hunting. All right, guys, that was fun. I'm scrapping this whole video idea now, just for the record. We scrapped the whole video, right? We're done with this video? Failing the shiny would have been fine if the chain continued. But the fact that my chain can just died at the same time is like the ultimate punishment. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Guys, why is this hunt so hard? I'm at war with Beldum. I'm just gonna pick the one up off of Steve's desk. What even do you mean? What do you even mean? Sure. All right, we're at 30. A dirty 30. Whatever. Wall patch. Do your worst, wall patch. Okay. This is where we go back to 40. Here it is, 40. We're back. I can't believe I had to do this 2 times. And if I faint this one again, there's a high chance that I fail this one again. If I fail this one again, you guys gotta make sure, as the fainting animation plays, you're saying, rearrange your party. You gotta tell me to put back the repel trick. Come on, come on. One time now, guys. It's almost 9 p.m. I started stream at like 2. Oh, is that it? Is this it? Was that it? Let's see. Save before. We've got Shiny Beldum, number 2. And shiny freaking Bronzong. See you guys in the next one. We just start with Dusk Balls, okay? We just start with these. Oh. Two shakes. More shiny sparkles. Turn 13 or 14? Should have put some lefties on this guy. Huh? If you don't get in the ball, Beldum, you have to listen to the low HP music. Oh, he didn't like that. He's like, never mind. That's the worst sound of my life. I'm not messing around anymore. It converses with others by using magnetic pulses. In a swarm, they move in perfect unison. I'm naming you Hostile. All right, Hostile. I'm out of here. We have captured the lowest catch rate shiny Pokemon in the game. All right, let's check it out. It's finally time. Everybody's been waiting. 7-hour stream. 7-hour stream. Everybody's been waiting for America's favorite pastime. Baby's first freaking murder. And on today's episode of Baby's First Murder, we have best Shellos, but also regular, so could be better. And shiny Hostile. Rest in peace, the first one. Let's see. Shellos, would you survive Route 228? And Baby's First Murder. What am I doing? This could end the video, just for the record, but I let Toast name 3, and I decided I was doing all 3. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right, that shiny hunt for Beldum was a little bit humbling. It wasn't super difficult to do the hunt because, like Toast told me, there was a little bit of benefit to having a steel type as my target because Magnet Pull would save me from breaking the chain unexpectedly in a lot of instances. But failing a shiny Pokemon that did not flee because it's in the Safari Zone was a totally new experience, and it hurt me just a little bit. Next up, we have Mankey. And Mankey is a radar exclusive Pokemon with only a 2% appearance rate. So what I had to do to set up each of these chains after one broke was I would have to use the Pokeradar, find some fast shaking grass, walk into it, and then hope for the 2% encounter. So this one was also a pretty harrowing hunt, only because it took forever to get those chains started. I did this hunt over on my Twitch channel, and I highly recommend you go drop a follow over there if you enjoy shiny hunting in these old video games. It's kind of my thing. Welcome to the Quick Panic Didn't Put Any Gel in His Hair show, and he's wearing a Digimon shirt for a Pokemon stream. Check it out. We're playing Pokemon Platinum version. Can we just listen to this music where we're going to be hunting today? And maybe you'll understand why I was almost tempted to just make you guys listen to this the whole time. Listen how good this music is. It's got like 80s vibes. It's such good music. All right, we're back in Platinum for yet another radar hunt. And this is another radar hunt that was recommended to me by Sir Toasty T, hashtag bars. If the chain is gonna break, it's gonna be really hard to set up again. So 1 in 50 chance we do an encounter and see our target. What do we think? Shiny? Hey, there's a Primeape. Cool. I'm working on a little challenge to do all of the hardest Pokeradar hunts in Platinum. And whoa! This is so hard to find. Okay, that was fast grass. This is a 2%. This is what I needed. Well, that was 2. This is what I needed. Okay. All right, baby. Let's go. Oh. Okie dokie. We are under odds somehow. And okay. Fast grass. Okay. So what if I'm enjoying Pokeradar? It's a Gen 4 method. This is back when you had to work for your method hunted shinies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You couldn't just unlock the shiny charm and get a passive boost for the rest of your days. Okay? You couldn't just like put a rubber band on your joystick and let it run for you while you sleep. I am not unfair. No! Oh, gross. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a Mankey chain. Oh, it's Rattata. Should we just chain for a Rattata? I like Rattata. Rattata's good. Hey, yo, Quick! Are you up? It's me, Joey. Do you remember my Rattata? Do you remember my Rattata? It's a Mankey Rattata. I'm thinking my Rattata is way different from other Rattata. It's like super strong. It's got to be in the top percentage of Rattata. Guys, okay, I don't want to know details. Please don't tell me details. But if you've looked into Metroid Prime 4, just answer this one question. Are all of the haters who do not like Samus's sidekick correct in that it ruins the game? I haven't listened. Mankey, let's go! Okay, all right, hold on, wait. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited, Quick! It's fine. It's not a shiny. Listen. There's no reason to get excited. It's fine. It's fine. Don't have your planner for next year yet? Well, guess what? Shoma Gaucho with your bestie in Houston at a Pokemon Regional is now on your planner. Are you kidding me? Oh. Dude, this is... That sucked. Another 2%. Another 2% counter down the drain. I'm going to throw it up and also cry. Yeah. At least the music is good here. At least the music is very good here. Charmander is 15%. Whoa! Oh, Mankey's already back! All right, never punished. Let's go. Mankey. Dude, make fun of me for being a nerd again when I talk about Pokemon. Do it. Make fun of me again. I don't care. No! God. Why is this chain so breakable? That was 4 away. Her name is No, like number. This is a weird one to get. If this is Mankey, it's going to be rough. And it's Mankey. Okay, no, this is good. It's not rough at all. This is cool. This is fine. It's fine that it's Mankey. It's going to be so fine. The chain's going to continue. Stop panicking. Shut up. Why are you panicking? This is easy. Watch. We just throw a quick ball. We just throw a quick ball. Check this out. 1, 2, 3. Easy as that. All right. And check this out. Could you imagine a 62-pound monkey? That's kind of scary. Okay. See, look, it continued. No, we're not going to touch that patch, but it continued. Wait, did you guys all hear that? It was quite loud. Oh, no. I wasn't paying a freaking attention. Guys. Don't even worry about chat if you're trying to do this on stream. Don't even look at chat. I think I found a shiny Alolan Diglett live on stream while running through the cave in Alola in Ultra Sun. To be completely honest, I think I did. Mankey, let's go! Come on, stay with me this time, Mankey, please. Please stay with me, Mankey. Just stay with me. Please. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good patch. Oh.
Did you leave it outside?
No!
Is that the chain? Is that the chain? Is the chain gone? But how could you have stopped that from happening? Like, you can't stop it from happening? So why are you doing this? This seems like torture.
'Cause I want to do method hunting, but I want to make it hard. You think a portion of my fan base is into hobbits? Is that what you're telling me? Mankey! Mankey, please. I do have hobbit feet. If you don't look at the rest of my body, I'm essentially a hobbit. As long as you don't pay attention to the fact that I'm 6'1". Yeah, I'm not eating Whataburger. Definitely I. Whatever. We're just going to this patch right here. Eggs? Eggs is... Oh my god. This is the most cursed. Was that not 4? It was probably 3, wasn't it? It was probably 3. I'm going to be real. It was probably 3. And Mankey. Oh, don't break my heart. Oh! What? Mankey, please! Accept Magnemite. Oh, that was only 3 away. I messed up. Except God. And then the final hunt is going to be Sunkern, which has like the most abysmal patch of grass ever. It's tiny. Mankey! We're doing the full chain now. Yeah. Everybody else does the goldenrod prize counter. Are you kidding me? Oh. Most roamer encounter methods include you... Mankey! Okay, last chance Mankey for tonight. My only alpha from zone 20 is a Go-Goat. So I've just been on a little sabbatical. Oh no! I meant to click down. I am gonna... Alright guys. I meant to click down. I'm out of here. I've decided we should just get the chain so I can go back to full odds hunting on stream. That's why I was confused.
What I want to do is I want to go to that place. I want to go to that dumpling place that has skeleton.
Mankey already? Alright, gamers. Is this the one?
No, you're going to fail like literally this next step.
Kumi says I'm failing the next step. Guys, I haven't said anything. I haven't drawn attention to this. But if you could draw your attention to right over Tyler's head. Guys, I got the 40 chain. Oh my gosh. Now I just need to keep going till the shiny sparkles happen. Oh my gosh. Yes. I've already forgotten if I've used a repel. Repel's active. Hey, there's the shiny sparkles. There we go. You guys ready? We've got shiny Mankey and regular Gallade. Wait, does this know anything to hurt itself? Could you imagine if I just failed it? 47, it knows Punishment, Thrash, Cross Chop, and Swagger. Okay. It could get confused. Can we hypnosis this? Is that full odds? Yep. Full odds out of chain of 40, baby. Okay, one of these I want to transfer up and use in VGC. So we're going to go with a Luxury Ball. Little Luxury Ball action. Or not. No Luxury Ball action, I was kidding. Easy as that. Man, that was rough. That was such a hard radar hunt. Oh my gosh. What is her name? Actually, her name is Berserk. Like Berserk Gorilla, because this hunt drove me berserk. We're gonna go for another one to keep on this game. True, John. I'm gonna get electrocuted. What? Oh, there's our other Mankey. I'm gonna name this one Electrocuted. Actually, I'm naming it Electrocuted. Yay! Second Mankey! Let's go! There we go. All right. We're gonna do 2 nature guesses, chat. 2 nature guesses. And I'm going to do one cheeky little try of a Sunkern just to see how it goes. This is Electrocuted. Thanks, Awesome Maggie. All right. Should have been the last 2. Berserk and Electrocute. We got a boy and a girl. Got the whole set. Okay. I say Modest and Adamant. We got... Berserk is gentle. Oh, quick to flee. Is that why my chains kept breaking? And sassy. I'll say. You know what time it is, chat? It's time for America's favorite pastime. It's time for Baby's First Murder. And on today's episode of Baby's First Murder, we've got ourselves regular Staravia and Electrocute, the shiny Mankey. Love to see it. That's a good back sprite. All right, let's see.
ベビースファー
This
スト
is...
マーダー
Thanks, Tyler. We'll use Awesome Aggie. This is the move I associate with Awesome Aggie, who nicknamed this, which is Cross Chop. And high critical hit ratio, Baby's First Murder. All right, the last radar hunt I'll be doing to close out this challenge is Sunkern. Let's go do it. All right, Beldum was found and then failed, but then reclaimed, and then Mankey was found twice. So things are going pretty well so far. I thought these would take me several days, but I'm knocking these hunts out in about 1 day each. And that's about to change, because introducing the shiny hunt that took the longest, was the most harrowing, and is the hunt that made me want to quit this whole challenge altogether several times. That's right, this Pokemon is terrifying. It's got a base stat total that would rival that of a marshmallow. It's Sunkern. Sunkern? Sunkern. Why? Why is this the hardest hunt? I broke my Pokeradar chain on this hunt over 300 times. And that's because the patch to which Sunkern is relegated is very small and very hostile. And Toast was right. This is actually the hardest Pokeradar hunt, hands down. Now, I started this hunt over on stream, but it became very quickly apparent to me that it was going to be very frustrating and very tedious. So I decided I would take this hunt around all the time and just hunt it every single spare minute I had. All right, just finished a nice lengthy stream, nice 5-hour Sunday stream, and I've decided we're gonna take Sunkern for a walk. I feel like walking around. Let's see if the walk works. Ooh, hold on. Can we start this? How am I supposed to do this? I gotta get like a mount for my chest if I'm gonna do this. All right, hey, starting things off nice. All right, let's see how far this chain goes. I'm not going to end this walk until the chain breaks. Screw it. It was a long walk back. Decided to do one more chain, and I'll complete it at home. This was a corner piece. So if this continues, you know, we definitely got luck on our side and we got to keep going. Oh, okay. Oh, I just stepped down instead of to the left. Oh, okay, this really is a lucky chain. I messed it up and it still kept going. Okay, let's see what I can get before I get home. Day 4 of trying to get Sunkern off stream, eating breakfast, losing hope. Sunkern, please come home. Watch this. First radar try. We're gonna start a fresh chain. Check this out. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, that's not what I meant. I meant like this. Check this out. Okay, first chain of the day begins now. Except I ran from it. That's beautiful. Okay, you get the point. I was doing this hunt a lot in my downtime. And after 27 days of daily, constant hunting during all of my downtime, a miracle finally happened. Oh my god. This is it. And we kept the chain. Oh my gosh, I got to 40. Oh. And now we just go for the shiny patch. Oh my gosh. This has been the most arduous. In this filming session, my microphone died. That's how long it went. That microphone has like an hour and a half life. 2-hour life. Oh. I can't believe this. I have to take a picture. I have to take a picture. Oh my gosh. This last and bug catcher probably like, can this chick leave me alone? Can Dawn please leave? We haven't been able to do what NPCs do when there's no actual characters here. It's kind of like a Toy Story situation. The NPCs do fun things. And as soon as I enter the route, they just do like NPC stuff. Like spin in circles and pace back and forth. The guy's not even in the grass. I think he thinks he's shiny hunting and doesn't realize he has to go in the grass. Like, he has to go in the grass to see. I accidentally hit it on the edge. And the miracle was gone, just like that. In my defense, I was exhausted by my day and I lost focus. I just pressed the wrong buttons at the wrong time, and that was all it took. I was back to square one. And this is about where what I like to call Sunkern psychosis set in. I became obsessed with the little guy. After all, it was part of my every single day for like over an entire month by the end of it all. Did you know that there are actually Sunkern cards that cost like $100 and were exclusive to Japan? I can't believe anybody in their right mind would spend $130 on a Sunkern card. Could you imagine? Okay, so listen, it's just, look how good the art is. Okay, I did buy the $100 Sunkern card, but it looks really good and it's cute. And I already had all of the other Sunkern cards that I thought were cute, like the Chikorita half deck Sunkern, the first edition Neo Genesis Sunkern. Look how cute Sunkern is in the hat. I love Sunkern. Sunkern's great. Look at this. Neo Destiny Sunkern looking all ominous and epic. That's pretty good. And then, ooh, Sky Ridge. Yeah, that's a really hard to find set, but I got the Sunkern from it, so that's pretty cool. Please reach out if you have the reverse holo, just because I just want to buy it. I also want to have that. And then check out this Unseen Forces one. Look, it's holo, because reverse holos back in the day used to be holo, just holo instead. And then I think this is Silver Tempest. This one's actually probably the cutest one, except for this one. This is the best one, but it's totally justifiable. Don't judge me. And I only spent $90, all right? I didn't spend $100. And then, with all hope seemingly lost, on one fateful day, while I was making an attempt to reestablish my 40 chain for Sunkern. So we hunted 3 of our own. Oh my God, Sunkern! Oh my gosh, early sparkling patch. Holy crap. Chain of 27. Here we go. And shiny Sunkern! Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm not streaming this. Oh my gosh, it finally freaking happened. Oh, this is the most hype I've been for a method shiny ever in my whole life. Luxury ball. Oh. 3. Easy as that. It's over. All right. What is her name? This is Shelob, embodiment of darkness. All right. It's time for America's favorite pastime. It's time for baby's first murder. We got Kricketot and Shelob. You're so mean. I hate you. Let's win. And baby's first murder. I'm never method hunting again.